You want to add more role players because the Kings have so little of them.
I want someone who can come in and hit a damn shot from deep. I want someone that can play half a decent perimeter defense. That's what the Kings need to get to that 8th spot. Everyone's so infatuated with someone who will come in and put up 20 points and shut down every guy in their way. That's not realistic. Bring me a guy that will just make an outside jumper and that will play perimeter defense. There's plenty of them out there. For some reason, everybody has a shooting guard that can hit an outside shot except for the Kings. Every team in the league has a shooter except for the Kings.
Name them.
Look at every backup shooting guard in the league. I would happily take – I'll just bring up a list of shooting guards right now. There's plenty of them out there.
It becomes a tipping point when it comes to being a star when – and I don't – this is just reality. Like, when production reaches a certain level, it's like, all right, dude's dropping, whatever his numbers are at the moment. That's a max player. And it's because the market said so. The other question, though, is just should they give it to him? I don't know. I don't get it from the standpoint that, like I said earlier, they're worse this year than last year. Mm-hmm. And it's easy to say this because, our jobs inherently are going to have a hindsight is 20/20 component to them, or call it Monday morning quarterbacking type stuff. But I'd like to think if I was an owner that I would see the forest through the trees and just look at the standing and just say, gosh dang, like, he is fun to watch. He's incredible, but the standings say what they say. And they've said what they said since 2010. And, you hear the cliche, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, if it's broke, you got to do something.
Right.
And these guys, my goodness, this was a little harsh. I saw a video the other day on Hoops Hype. They put together like a Cousins montage with different facts about his career. And I guess, this will probably qualify as trolling, where it said that DeMarcus had won more games in his one season at Kentucky than he had ever won in the NBA.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, geez. So, that's, and we talk about this all the time. Whose fault is it? Well, it's everybody's fault. Definitely not all his fault. But again, if you're looking at this big sample size, 2010 to 2017, I just don't know how that inspires you to say, all right, sounds good. Let's, re-up that mortgage and keep going.